or if you're a senior, then not being able to open up jars. That has to be the most frustrating.
Things that are going to stop you in your tracks. That can't be it.
Yeah. Well, until now, we have the Robotwist. Look at yes, watch what it is. It's like having a little sous chef, a little helper in the kitchen that's got muscles that will open your cans and jars for you. This is a battery-operated machine that is completely adjustable to different jars. And I will tell you, Mark, I absolutely love this thing. I got one for my mom because, you know, it's like, listen, my mom and John are there. Neither one of them really has the strength to open a lot of the jars anymore. And so, but they feel so, I would say, disempowered.
That's it.
When they can't open a jar. And you know, a lot of these jars, you know, they're vacuum packed.
Right.
If it's been sitting on the shelf for a while, it's impossible to open.
I can't open them.
No, right? I know. So anyway, this is only $19.95. It's a customer pick. Watch Mark go here and just start ordering because I'm telling you, you're going to love this thing.
There it is. Guys, Saturday morning cartoons lied to us. We're supposed to have robots for everything.
I know.
I shouldn't even have to move.
Oh my God, look at that.
But I'll tell you what, Guy hit it right on the head. If this is what's stopping you, a loved one, your mom, your dad, your aunt, your 8-year-old in the kitchen at lunchtime, if this is what's stopping you from your favorite foods, your favorite experiences, your favorite get-togethers, your favorite companies, stop it. Because we've teamed up to take care of this. And guys, this is no joke time. This is the real deal. I wish you could feel the weight of this.
Yeah.
This is an actual robot, an actual gear, just like you see in the transmission of a car, you guys. Look at those teeth. And the best thing about it is HSN and Emson has found a way to make this simple and easy, and have found a way to make this battery operated. Can you believe that you're going to get the torque and power
watch how it works.
that you need without something that's battery operated? It's just that simple, you guys. One finger, one hand, no strength. So if you've got somebody in the family with arthritis, if you've got dexterity issues, maybe there's something, hypertension in the wrist, maybe they have a sore pinky, whatever's stopping them from getting into that jar.
What if you broke a finger or your wrist and you've got one hand to open things up?
Exactly.
So here's what I'll tell you. We brought in a few thousand of these to go around, but at this price, at the price break, because it's normally not on price break, and I think it's, Rob, does that say only $3 to ship?
Woo!
Yeah, it's only $3 to ship this out. You will love it. Jelly jars, it could be, tomato sauce, anything.
Right.
The pickle jars seem to be the worst of all.
Well, and guys, here's what we've done. We've made an exclusive design for our friends and family at HSN. We're going to give you the rubberized feet on both the top and the bottom. Up until now, pop, I love that sound. Up until now, we've only had the rubberized grips on the top there, but what ends up happening is it limits the size and shapes of jars that you can use. Well, you know what? We've taken care of that. Guy, I'm going to say it 100 times during this presentation. I'm a kitchen guy, you're a kitchen guy. We show love through food. We invite friends, we invite family. You know what? Whether it's that big meal or just getting something done at lunchtime, bottom line is, if this is what's stopping you, you have to stop. And here's a big one for me. If you have kids, you guys, a lot of us have our kids come home at lunch, okay? They got to take care, they want to make their peanut butter and jelly sandwich, whatever it is. The last thing I want is my 10-year-old girl with a knife or under the water on the counter, because that's what she does. Right? So watch this, you guys. Doesn't matter the shape, doesn't matter the size. This is designed to accommodate every single glass jar on the market from 1 1/4 inch all the way up to family size 3 inch. That's it. That's all you need to know. I don't care if the jar is square, round, short, fat, tall. It doesn't matter at all. So watch what happens here. The top two grab the lid. The bottom two go ahead and start that force and that torque, and then all you do is let it happen. Watch this. Here comes the pop. Here it comes.
Watch.
They're vacuum sealed.
There it is. You see how it just popped right there?
And that's what we lose the ability to do, guys.
Yeah.
That's what we lose.
Well, it gives us the strength that maybe we don't have any longer, or that maybe we lost due to an injury or age or whatever it is. I love these, as I said, for our senior friends out there, because I love things that empower you.
Right.
That give you sort of something back that maybe you haven't had in a while. And let me tell you, the first time you use it and you're successful with it and it pops open, you're gonna be like,
the best.
What? All right, so what do you got there?
Well, this is kind of fun. You know, we've had our Robotwist here on the network for a little bit of time. People are loving it. Customer pick. Everybody loves it. But here's the deal. You know what? When you have some success with a product, why not say thank you? So what we've done is, for the first time, we're actually going to give you our cutting guide here. So you know what? If you've got a little bit of trouble with dexterity in the kitchen, and again, if you don't want to mess around with the sharp blades and this and that and the other, grab that little guide. Great for onions. Great for lemons and limes. Listen. That's in the package. That's for
included,
you.
yeah.
Thanks so much for making this such a popular item here on the network.
So when you order, okay, you don't have to worry about colors or anything like that. It just comes in one thing. I always love things that are easy to order.
Right.
If you have any questions and you want to call us right now, as we said, we're always open. You can call us with your testimonial or any questions that you have. What I love is it's hand-free operation. There's nothing to plug in. It works on just regular batteries. So you pop your batteries in there. It's easy to store. You know, one push of a button and you let Robotwist do the work for you. It'll, like I said, it'll fit in any cabinet or whatever. And Mark, it'll work on a variety. I love the pop sound. It works on, I don't know what it is about the jelly jars are the worst. But it works on a variety of sizes, correct?
Exactly.
And I noticed some of your lids are different.
This is designed exactly as long as the bottle itself is glass. I don't care what your lid's made out of. Right. We want to make sure that you've got a sturdy base for the bottom feet to grab onto. That's important. But the bottom line is, guys, that is never going to stop you again. Now listen, we're not the first ones to come up with different ways for you to open jars. Listen, there's lots of stuff out there, and you can see here exactly how we're using our jar the way it's intended here. All you do is you pop the Robotwist right on top of the jar. You push that big green button. Yeah. And that's it.
See what she's doing in the third thing? That's just watching and waiting.
Exactly.
I like that's the part I love.
That's my favorite one.
Right. And she just had a little smile on her face. I was like,
too easy. I
remember this. I thought that was Shannon Fox doing that right there. Anyway, it's so easy. So yeah, show me some of the other way.
Maybe you've seen.
What do I do with that?
This guy here. This like change the oil on the car. I'm not sure what happens there. This is for one lid only.
This just kind of scares me.
A tooth extractor, and honest to goodness, I don't even know what that does. Come on, you guys. Here's the deal, guys. No matter what the gimmick is, the bottom line is it still requires force, it still requires dexterity, it still requires your effort. If this finger works right here, you're all set. That one finger, ready? That's all you got to do, guys. Again, whether it's for your mom, like mine, who's closing in on 70. She lives in Canada now.
My mom's in her 80s. So
exactly. She's on her own now. And there's nothing I want to think about less than her being stuck at home alone and being stopped and hindered. Here it comes. Love it. There's your pop. There's the vacuum. It's just like that, you guys.
Hundreds of you in the ordering process, and I'm so happy for you. Give it a shot. You know, even if you're at the fence, try it out for a month and see how it works out for you. All I know is that I can't tell you the number of times that, you know, and I guess it's people pick on Mark and I because we're big guys, but it's like how many times somebody's asked you, can you open this for me? Can you open it? It's even worse when we can't open it. But think how bad it is for somebody like my mom who's in her 80s, or maybe you are in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and you know, because you don't have to be a senior to have issues with your hands.
Exactly.
I've got friends of mine that are younger than me that have, you know, the carpal tunnel, or they have
rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah, you know, rheumatoid is a terrible disease. I've had that in my family too, and it affects people very young and
under the weather.
But how frustrating is it when you can't open? I mean, it's like you hear this. You know, I have so much trouble I can't even open a jar.
And then
that's a terrible thing.
Then you have to adjust your lifestyle. You have to adjust your plan based around the fact that this simple thing is stopping you in the kitchen. If that finger works, it's never a problem again, you guys. Watch this. You heard that pop. There's that vacuum, and that's what it does. That gear refuses to stop turning until that jar lid comes off. And you can see that, you guys. It's still got a grip on that bottleneck. The lid came off ages ago. It's still not quitting. That's what it's all about, you guys. It's about making that job in the kitchen that can stop you for no reason. And again, kids as well. If you've got the kids at home, the last thing you want is them doing whatever jar trick that Grandpa did that time when he was over with the knife or the counter or the hot water. This is glass. She's 10. I don't need that. But what she can do is push one single button. This is for young people, older people. This is for people that have the issues with the dexterity and the movement, the carpal tunnel. Maybe it's arthritis, or if you just don't want to bother. Guys, we go and we buy can openers. They take up more space than this. Throw this in your drawer. That's it. That's all. Why ever make that a part of your day? Don't ever adjust your menu, your diet, your life, or your plans because of something that's this easily fixed. And while that finishes up, let me show you why this is working the way it does. This is an actual gear, like the gear in your car, and like the transmission in your car, those teeth don't stop working until that gear moves. That's all there is to it. There's no extra wires. You don't have to worry about recharging anything because this all works off of 2 AA batteries, which still blows my mind. I can't believe that we're getting that kind of force off of that.
And you'll get a lot of openings with this, right?
Hundreds
on just those 2 batteries.
Yes, sir. Look at that, you guys. Now, here's the other thing that I love. When you take a jar like this that sits in your fridge for a little while and you get that condensation on it, or if you've got food in here that is either naturally or we add sugar. If you leave that in the fridge too long and it starts to crystallize up there, I don't have to tell you about that one, boy. You could have a goon twice my size in the house. We're not opening it.
Turns to glue,
it's
right?
glue. Guys, watch this.
And you can't get that stuff open, so watch. Now,
one finger.
If you're joining us late, this is called the Robotwist, and what this does is it makes opening your jars and cans so much easier. So, Mark, explain what's going on to everybody.
We have 2 levels of padded feet here. Now, this is an exclusive design for HSN. Traditionally, we've only ever had one, but we wanted to up the amount of jars that this will work on. So the padded feet grab the body, the padded feet up here grab the lid, and that torque, listen, there you go. It doesn't stop, man. It might sound like it's having trouble, but it's not stopping. Well, that's just the gear kicking in, man.
That's the Robotwist way of going, yeah, I gotta get that right.
But listen, better that than you.
Than you doing it. It's 100% right. You can use this over and over and over. Again, if you need a little more coaxing, read the reviews on hsn.com. It's got a lot of 5-star reviews over there. People loving it. I think anything that empowers you and makes your life a little bit easier. Hey, listen, it's one less thing you got to worry about, and one less person you need to ask a favor to help you with. You can do it yourself. You know, it's the same reason, like when I go outside and I sell and talk about chainsaws and things like that we have here at HSN. It's to allow you to do some stuff for yourself that I know you can handle. This is something, if you have the ability to use this finger.
That's it. One finger. Ding, 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 ding. That's all you need to do. Jams, jellies, big jars, small jars, lids from 1 1/4 inch up to 3 inch family size. It makes no difference. We've teamed up HSN and Emson to make sure that the ability to open a jar is never, ever, ever what stops you in the kitchen. Never even what slows you down in the kitchen. Listen, we were supposed to have a bunch of robots. At least I can give you one.
Exactly. for a $20 bill. I think if it works for you one time and you feel good, you'll get hooked on it. Anyway, it is 606-620. Great job, Mr. Mark Gill. Thank you so much. Less than $20 on this, and it's on FlexPay. Hey, if you get a chance, go over to hsn.com. I'd like you to check out our hot item. You all